My name is Ryan. I'm going to be painting. Got this skateboard that I painted a while ago, and then I was like, I don't like it. I don't like the blue bubbly dots, so I'm going to paint over them. And I'm going to talk about this thing I watched last night. It was, let's see, is that the full title? It was like, and it broke.
Now pay attention because what?
Oh, and it broke reality. Fascinating topic. The reason why I want to talk about it and link it is because I love channels that come over, like really go in depth of some really wild ideas, but then also offer the, like in this being more of like, we live in a more increasingly digital society that's kind of crafted by algorithms, kind of keeping us all in loops. But it goes over some pretty fascinating topics and coincidences and, you know, all the necessary things for the person who enjoys good alternate thinkings and perspectives. It goes into the whole holographic universe, which is something I've been thinking about recently. Well, not necessarily the holographic universe, but the whole simulation theory. It's like, what is required to validate that in our own reality? And it's humans' ability to essentially play God. And we're at a point where, like, if there was no restrictions in place, I'm pretty sure somebody would have already crafted breedable cells from scratch, fully altered in CRISPR. I mean, we have now computer chips with actual brain tissue. I mean, we're getting to the point where the requirements to validate a simulation theory is becoming more and more present, which is fascinating. But one of the things that they bring up in the whole, like, as their arguments, it's just like there's a lot of people reporting the same kind of time or perception of time differences, and various other things like the Mandela effects and whatnot, which, you know, whatever. I don't know, that one's, it's too hard to gauge now with all the different video editing, but it is some compelling things to think on. But another reason why I want to just talk about this channel is it's nice to come across one that's not AI. It's an actual person. He's actually talking. It's so nice to come across stuff talking about wild ideas that's not AI generated. Now, I've been playing with some NVIDIA AI, trying to figure out, like, am I going to be comfortable using this to create some more diverse content than just me sitting here painting and talking to myself? And it's fascinating what it can do, but at the same time, it's like I haven't embraced it yet because, like, it presents a product that's already so well done that it's I'm finding it difficult to put my own stamp on it, you know? And with my own thoughts on AI generated stuff, it's like, do I really want to? Or do I just embrace the fact that the prompt itself came from my brain? And I should just be okay with it. Don't know. I don't know. I'll contemplate on it later when my new computer gets here and I'm actually able to do more than just this. Because currently, that is the restriction. The computer I use requires about 2 minutes to open Chrome and about half an hour to 3 hours to save any video that I've recorded and posted. So, and sometimes just refuses to turn on. That's actually been the reason why there hasn't been as many videos being posted. That, or I became self-conscious about the topic I was talking about. And just deleted the video. Because that happens. I'm digging this fluorescent purple. Fluorescent violet, I should say. Especially over this Tiffany blue. It's giving some nice depth. Yeah, that's fun. I remember actually having a conversation with somebody last year about how, in retrospect, it really does seem like nothing new has been created since the late 90s. And yeah, everything does seem to be just regurgitations. And like, me personally, I think that's more of a fault of the algorithms and corporate greed and actual like psychological manipulation of the masses to get us all stuck in cycles. I mean, everybody's gotten comfortable spending X amount of money on a new phone every, 12 to 24 months? I mean, that's one thing I have to say I appreciated about HP and Google working in technology is when you get Chromebooks, it had an expiration date. And we're like, look, we have no intention on this being usable past this date. Just because the technology involved in the creation of this device will be obsolete by then, and it's going to cost us more to support it than to just throw it away. And that openness ended up getting them in trouble and caused some issues where somebody sued to extend the support time, which that sucks. Like, I'm all for repairing stuff, but we're already at a point where they made it disposable, trying to keep those things running. Yeah. Really like them to bring back repairable devices again. Just across the board. And with the whole like tariff situation, it'd be nice to actually repair devices again. You know? Because that's why it's going to hurt the most, is like most of our stuff is disposable. Or we view it as disposable. I digress, getting back to this Be Inspired video. Like, I haven't checked any of the other channels, but like this one goes really in depth into all the different, like Project Camelot and holographic theories and just the various coincidences that around the time frames as far as the Hadron Collider going off and like, yeah, it's just fascinating stuff. It's worth the watch if you really want to kind of like go, uh-oh. You know, it's like, I really appreciate point of views and perspectives that make me feel like my reality broke a little bit. So it's fun. But yeah, how much of it is just the embracing of the digital world? And it brings up a good point about pictures. It's like the reason why I don't really use my SLR anymore. Or take pictures for that matter. It's like, I got to a point where it's like, why am I going to be taking pictures? I'm going to be wasting time to pull out a camera to like do this. Why don't I just enjoy the moment while it's happening and have the memory? Which surprisingly, it was a SpaceX launch that made me come to that conclusion. I randomly came across one. I'm coming back from LA one day. Parked at the rest station across from, was it Lompoc? And it's like, why is everybody staring up and look up and like, oh my gosh, where's my camera? And it's just like, why am I wasting this? I'm going to just enjoy that vapor fucking, oh. And like the booms in the chest, like that was awesome. That was awesome. If you can see a rocket launch at night, do it. Like, do it. It's one of the most amazing things. But he brings up in the video that, like, we don't make memories how we used to. We used to take pictures and have photo albums, appreciate it, have them all over the place. You know, occasionally bring them out and just talk about it. Now, social media has kind of replaced that, and our ability to take pictures without consideration has really like made people like just take pictures of everything, not just the memories that they want to cherish. And it's just look at me, look at me, look at me, look at my food, look at this thing I'm painting. You know? But there's no like, when it comes to like family vacations and stuff, you might have that one time where the family gets together right after the vacation to show other family members. That's about it. And then just like the over inundation of like all the information that we're taking in on the daily now. That one. Like our brains are computers meant to digest data, and they're amazing computers at that. But like there's definitely a collective growth spurt at play where it's just like, uh-oh. The amount of information that we're all taking in kind of exceeds the wiring. Doesn't necessarily exceed the hardware. Just like the current operating system's not quite there, you know? Which, yeah. If I need to explain it, it's the way I view my body, my brain. My brain's a computer, my body's the mechanism that is being controlled by it, similar to a car. And occasionally, you need to get some good therapy, i.e. new operating systems to run the interface or to assist. Okay, I like this. I think this is a good way to go. And yeah, go check out that video if you want to have your brain kind of hurt. And I'll make sure to put in the video of Oh, I can't remember the content creator, but he's been messing with neuro chips to get him to train to play Doom. Yeah, we're in a weird world. Have a good day.
And so how do you explain that?
Ooh.
Now pay attention
Wrong button.
because what you're about